Hello boys and girls, it's Mr. Bedley again with 4th grade Excel lesson number 73. Today we're going to learn about families of facts and a little bit of measurement stuff. So make sure you're watching the video, you're following along. If I say to pause the video, make sure you do that. Try the problems on your own and we'll have some fun here. Okay, so families of facts are pretty simple. Let's look at problem number 1 here. 6 times 8 or 8 times 6 is 48. A family of facts is 4 different math facts, and in this case we're doing 2 multiplication problems with 2 division problems. You in the past have done addition with subtraction, 4 problems, 2 addition, 2 subtraction, and right now we're doing multiplication with division. Alright, so 8 times 6 is 48. What we can do then to make another member of this family is switch these 2 numbers around to make it 6 times 8 is 48. Then we're going to do 2 division problems that are related to these 2 multiplication problems. We're going to be using the exact same 3 numbers, 48, 6, and 8. So 48 divided by 6 is 8, of course. Go ahead and write that on your paper. And 48 divided by 8 is, of course, 6. So you should have both of those filled in. All right, pause the video, try number 2 on your own, and then restart the video when you're ready to see the answers. Alright, so you should have already done number 2 by yourself before you see me do it. 8 times 4 is 32. If you did that wrong, erase it and fix it. Then you should have switched the numbers from the multiplication problem and still get 32. Now we got to use those same 3 numbers in a division problem. So it's going to be 32. The order that you put them in matters now. You have to put the 32 inside the bracket. And then you could put a 4 right here and an 8 up here. Now if you put 8 there and 4 on the top, that's okay, because that's what we're going to do here. 32 divided by 8 is 4. Alright, so you can switch the order of these 2 problems and still get it right. You just can't put the 32 someplace else besides inside that bracket. Pause the video, go ahead and do 3 and 4, and then turn it back on when you're ready for the solutions to those. Alright, so 9 times 4 is 36. Fix your paper if you don't have that. Then you should have written as 4 times 9 is 36, and then 36 has to go inside here. You can put a 9 or a 4 there. 36 has to go in here, and if you put a 9 over here, you got to put a 4 here, or vice versa. And that's the answer there. 7 times 6 is 42. 6 times 7 is 42. 42, oops, that's kind of ugly, divided by 6, or divided by 7 is 7. And then 42 divided by the other number besides 6 or 7 goes in there. Alright, now we've got some simple multiplication problems that are maybe are not so simple for some of you. 5, 6, 7, and 8 here are 12 multiplication tables. So you have 12 times 5, which is 60. It's good to memorize these, but if you don't have them memorized, you can do 2 times 5 is 10, bring up the 1. 1 times 5 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Alright, pause the video, try 6, 7, and 8, and then turn it back on for the answers. So you should have already done 6, 7, and 8. 12 times 6 is 72. 12 times 7 is 84. And 12 times 8 is 96. Alright, moving on. Next part here, we're doing some pretty simple little conversions of measurements. We have 72 inches equals blank yards. They give you a hint right down here that 1 yard is 36 inches. Therefore, you're going to divide 72 by 36 to find the answer. I want you to use this space right here to do that problem, to figure out how many yards there are in 72 inches. You should have a math problem showing your thinking. Turn the video back on when you've given it your best shot. Alright, so you should have written right here 72 divided by 36. Hopefully a little smaller and neater than me. And if you don't know how many times 36 goes into 72, you can use a piece of scratch paper or the margin and just guess and check. 36 times 1 is obviously 36, so then you would try 36 times 2, and you would get 72. And so the answer is 2 yards. Alright, see if you can just try this one on your own. You got to show me something down here. How do you change 36 inches into a certain number of feet? Can you come up with a math problem that solves that and then put the answer in the blank? Pause the video, turn it back on when you're ready to see how I did it. So you should have done 36 inches, and there are 12 inches in a foot. So you're dividing 36 by 12 to get 3 feet, because 3 times 12 is 36. Fix your paper if you have one of those wrong, and then after you're done with that, you're going to go down and do the math facts at the bottom of the page down there. Make sure you have the video paused, and then when you've done all those math facts, turn it back on and check your answers. All right, so here are the answers to the math facts. I'm just going to let you pause the video and compare your answers to those on the screen. If you have any wrong answers, make sure you fix them. Don't forget that when you do today's guided practice and homework side on your Excel, that you need to show your work for all calculations. Anything that's happening in your head to solve a math problem should be written on the paper so that the teacher can see that you understand how to solve the problem. Don't forget to add up all your check answers. Don't forget those dollar signs on your money problems. Don't forget the labels on any problem that has words involved with giving an answer. All right, have a good day. We will talk to you later.